Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So it's about 7:15, 72.3 degrees, 36% relative humidity, and for our friends in Canada, centigrade 22.4 degrees. So welcome to Saturday, May 2nd. And sun's off the battery, so my Energizer in the back there isn't fully charged. What have I been up to? Busy weekend so far. It's only Saturday. Let's see. I worked a half a night Wednesday night. Put a couple of videos up from Thursday. About the ATC 185, the junkyard dog, and battling some problems with axles. Sorry I haven't been responding to comments that quickly. I've just been so busy, so do excuse me. But it was good to see, or bad to see. I guess it's a certain amount of acknowledgement when I realize that I'm not the only one fighting problems with these axles. I guess everybody says that as these things come into the shop, it's a whole load of work. So I guess that's a good thing. Anyway, the car show was this weekend. So I got in there Friday. So I was in there Friday and today for half today. And here's one of the things I bought. Right, heater, propane, Procon. I think. What did I give him for that? I think it was $50 I gave him for that. Came with the, extra long propane hose. So I got the heater. These two tires, right, hole shots. I'm probably going to have to put tubes in them. And you can normally figure that out when you look at the rim and it's all gummy like this. That's normally not a good sign. But the pair of them were $15 on aluminum rims, right? This is a whole separate story. We'll talk about that later. These tires, I need more tires. These three tires, this one has a 5-bolt pattern. The other two are golf cart. $22 for these three tires. All this wire. Right, all that wire there was $10. This motor, Honda 70 ATC 70 motor. Quiet, you. He wanted $200 or best offer. Came with the recoil, the carburetor, throttle. It was $100. I gave him $100 for that. That was part of a separate deal, and we'll talk about that later. I got a little radiator with a fan on it. Fit a big Suzuki motorcycle. I gave him $15 for it. Pile of cables. I paid $1 for it. This thing, parking brake on and off. I don't know if he clipped it from a school bus or wherever the heck he got that from. The amazing deal, and I haven't finished analyzing it yet, but I got this box with all these sockets and including these ones I lined up on the top, and we're talking where did I put it here, right? SKs. KLA, I've had pretty good luck with KLA. Sears, Craftsman. I don't know. There you go, Craftsman. So, they're brand name sockets. Anyway, for this thing and that bucket full of crap, it was $5. So, quite the deal there. Bags of metric hardware. These were $1 each. These are good for bolting on the recoil starters. So, and the it says what they are: M6, 60 millimeters long. So, anyway, bunch of hardware. I paid $1 a bag for that. This was $1. I thought it was interesting, so I picked it up. 10 millimeters. Whenever I could get 10 millimeters, I just pick them up. So, both 6.10 millimeters. 8. What is this? 8 and 12, I think. Yeah, 8 and 12. And then 10s. Pile of 10s. Couple of 12s and some other stuff. PB Blaster. You guys have been telling me that to use that to loosen my nuts up. Channel lock. I think they were $1. I think that was $1. I picked up. This is supposedly for every wheel. Metric truck. 4 bolts, 5 bolts. I don't think this is 6 bolts. I think it's just 5s. Anyway, there were a couple of bucks each. This, I think this is known as an L1420 plug, and for generator, right? Hubbard. Who made this? Doesn't say. 20 amp generator plug, basically. I gave him $5 for it. He wanted 6. So, this Miracle Black stops rust dead in the strap. Guy says I'm going to be very happy with it. You guys could probably get an idea where that's going to end up. I want to get this cleaned up, set up, done up. So, I got what I need to do that. Like the dollar stuff. I love dollar stuff. These are good. I like to use bulbs in series when I'm charging things. So that was $1. This came out of a camper that had tanks, water level, holding tank, water pump. And the interesting thing is they got LEDs on the back telling you when things are turned on, and it tells you how much your tank is full. So it's obviously cut loose, but I thought that was fun to have. Battery condition also. $1. Flashing red light, right, with a magnetic mount. $1. Came with the little cord. For brakes, for trailer brakes, it was $1. Hour meter for generator was $1. So, seat belts. This was part of another deal. They were more or less just a throw in. Seat belts are good for like lifting some stuff, right? The nice thing is you can kind of bolt onto them and then lift it. So all of that. And I guess it's out front. Sorry for the long walk, guys. Yeah, I went to the car show a couple of times. It was actually good. I enjoyed it. Met up with all my old connections, and one of the connections that I alluded to was for the TRX 200 that's sitting in the driveway. Supposedly, there's another bike that's supposed to come from that deal also. This is one of those Chinese crotch rocket things. Starts, runs, moves. It's a 4-speed with a hand clutch. It's kickstart plus electric start. It doesn't have a good battery in it, but I gave the guy $300 for it, and my son is going to use it, and when he breaks it, and it probably won't take him long, I'm going to get the $300 for him. I'm going to let him play with it, but when he's done with it and breaks it, then I'll bag, hopefully he just wrecks the body part of it, then I'll buy it back from them for a discount and use the engine, because with the hand clutch 70cc electric start, it doesn't have reverse, obviously, it's a motorcycle. But just picture the kind of fun that could be on one of those small three-wheelers or four-wheelers, right? You know, that thing could just be a blast to play with. So basically, I figured I paid $300 for the motor, and it starts on the first kick. It's actually in really, really nice shape, so it's going to be a nice toy. We've been beating it around, riding it around. I don't know if you guys saw some of the stripes on the lawn, so that's been fun to play with. You'll probably see another video on this junk, particularly when I get into the bucket of stuff there. Most of these sockets that I showed you right up front, they're not of a huge value to me, because I prefer 6-point. So I'll probably pull the 6 points out and put the rest of these in the spare pile. And this is just, you know, well, Evercraft, Taiwan, but 1/2 inch is handy. So yeah, I don't know how much of it is going to be a home run and how much of it is going to be crap. Craftsman, once again, it's a 12-point, but 13/16. I mean, that's just on top. So if you figure you have one decent socket on top, hopefully it continues, and there's a bunch of other good stuff down in there. Golf cart tires. Not dying for golf cart tires, but I figured, you know, for less than call these $20 and this $2, but these guys here, I'm having a little trouble. One of these kind of holds air and the other one doesn't. So yeah, this one's flat, you can see it's kind of concave. This one has some air in it, it's more convex. Actually, it's hard, so it's convex. Probably what I'll do is I'll just slam those on there. I'll put the better ones in the front because I'm probably going to leave them there. Then I'll take that guy, and there's another one here floating around. Oh, there she is. And this guy, and throw them in the back, just to have it up off the ground when I put that axle in it. Anyway, going for 13 minutes. I'm going to end this one because I'd like to squeeze another one out. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing. Remember to keep your feet down, keep your head up, and please remember to enjoy all your days. Bye now, folks.